Hello everyone, and welcome. On Friday, the 5th of June 2026, the technology world was hit with a massive and shocking financial blow. United States chipmakers, the companies that make the computer chips that power everything from smartphones to artificial intelligence, lost over $1 trillion in total stock market value in a single day. Some reports put the number even higher at $1.3 trillion. This was one of the biggest single-day crashes in the history of the chip industry. The companies that were hit the hardest were some of the biggest names in technology: Nvidia, Micron Technology, and Advanced Micro Devices, also known as AMD. These are all major players in the artificial intelligence chip business, and they all saw their stock prices drop sharply on Friday. The main cause of this massive sell-off was a disappointing quarterly earnings report from a company called Broadcom. Broadcom had released its business results earlier in the week, and the numbers showed that the demand for its custom AI chips was falling well short of what investors had been expecting. That news sent shockwaves through Wall Street, and the panic spread quickly to all other chip companies. The PHLX chip index, which tracks the performance of the biggest chip-making companies in the United States, fell almost 8.5% in just one afternoon of trading. This made it the worst single-day loss for the chip index since the so-called Liberation Day tariff sell-off that happened back in April 2025. And when you add the losses from Thursday and Friday together, the PHLX index had fallen more than 10% over just 2 trading sessions. This back-to-back crash is a clear signal that investors are growing very worried about the extremely high prices of technology stocks, especially those connected to artificial intelligence. Many of these stocks had gone up dramatically over the past year, and now the market is asking whether the AI boom can really justify those high valuations. Adding to the tension, this sell-off is happening at exactly the same time that billionaire Elon Musk is preparing to take his rocket company SpaceX public through a stock market listing, called an IPO, next week, with an asking price that would value SpaceX at an extraordinarily high $1.75 trillion. This timing has made already nervous investors even more cautious about putting money into expensive technology companies. The situation is being watched very closely by markets around the world, and all eyes are now on whether chip stocks can stabilize next week or if the sell-off will continue.